Black Executive Triad.
Soon as you stop helping people, they overdue. Look, give me my flowers right now, cause they overdue. Look, I done seen battles, ain't need what I'm supposed to do. Look, if you act that, then them people run over you. Look.
Y'all know what's going on, man. So right sounds. Get your motherfucking goddamn camera game together, man. You know, when he behind that motherfucker, man, you know that bitch platinum every time. Straight like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with the homie, man. Shout out to RS Management. You already know GFM, motherfucking BET. Y'all know Full Circle Music Group, Savage Life, Savage Ties. You know, a bunch of savage shit going on. Yeah. Yeah, real for real.
Lane living with Lil Bleed, man, this shit too easy. Bitches on their knees begging please, she gon' fuck the team. I been hustling all day, I just ran up 10.
It's your girl Cloudy here. We at Social apparently, and Webby's performing. We got all the baddies out here. You can see them. We all lit. So just make sure you watch. It's gonna be at after hours tonight. So just stay tuned. But turn what you already know. So.
Wait, look what I'm acting in. No talking when I'm in person. I'm just signing to my clientele. Thinking about that jail cell. Grinding like I got a warrant. That feel keep me on point. I'm facing joints. Some thoughts come back to back. Like ain't no way I'm going back. My conscience like I roger that. Connections all in Paris. I ain't inherit this shit. I've been on some arrogant shit. I always knew that we'll be rich. Smashing the gas. Airport wearing the mask. You know I get to the cat. Ain't no slowing down. Now it's coming in fast. I just had first. I remember last. Lane living with Lil Bleed. Man, this shit too easy. Bitches on their knees begging please. She gon' fuck the team. I been hustling all day. I just ran up 10. Trapping out them hallways. Look what I'm acting in. Lane living with Lil Bleed. Man, this shit too easy.
Trillion. What up, bro? They gon' feel us now, feel us later.
You can follow me on all the social media sites, Instagram, official_Chewy, man. New taste dropping, featuring Frank Lemon, featuring Papa Lock, man. We coming out with the new album, man. Y'all look out for that, man. It's up.
Selling shit on, boy.
When I was down, they was switching plates. Niggas really fake. Peyton took the Broncos, switching up the plate. Really duck, but he ate up all the bait. Call up Miss Harris, I'm still in plate.
Put my stolo in the bricks, I ride a tip from now on. For the fame, I want the riches, we been trapping so long. No little boo, but I still keep in touch with Jackie Capone. We get money now, I spend 200 on some cologne.
Whipping powder in the whipping powder in the scutter, seen the struggle, seen the bubble, got the master key, power to discover, be some MasterCard, swipe or get it faster, call my wife is like a matador, I seen the price, so price it out, nice to know to write it out, expensive as my boss is spending closest, gotta write it out, expenses off the profit, off the cent, we can call about couple complications, call it renovation, seen a lot of bloodshed, only dedication, God is in me, so amazing, united, you know my dedication, undisputed sensation, a lot of people never made it, really elevated, 280, my navigator, water like a navy, I can't record it, so just pay me, can't report it till you pay me, and this cash out, baby, 3 stacks lately, free stacks, baby, I'm increasing the paper, they're coming lately, like playlist, play it, what I play it, what it's playing by, lost a few soldiers, now I'm dropping tears, time, whipping powder in the gutter, seen the struggle, on the bubble, trillion bubble, whipping powder in the scutter, in the scutter, in the scutter, whipping powder in the scutter, seen the struggle, seen the bubble. Powder in the scutter, seen the struggle on the bubble, trillion bubble, whipping powder in the scutter, in the scutter, in the scutter, whipping powder in the scutter, seen the struggle, seen the bubble. Slow down, it's time to drop it, get a war, don't make no profit here. But when it come to check, I know the pop get. Remember all the days with no heat, and my verses had cold feet just like the fridge. It ain't no groceries, the Lord is my new this. If no sleeping, I had to put myself together. No speaking, no talking, and just walking. Ain't no heat, ain't no cap, ain't no rap. Quoting fact, hard and step back, and I'm on the track. Front page magazines, post some things to the powder in the scutter, seen the struggle on the bubble, trillion bubble, whipping powder in the scutter, in the scutter, in the scutter, whipping powder in the scutter, seen the struggle, seen the bubble. Whipping powder in the scutter, seen the struggle on the bubble, trilling bubble, whipping powder in the scuttle.
Yo, it's your boy Trill Will in the building, man. You already know we back with another 4K visual. We back with another hit production. We back with worldwide collaboration. We worldwide international. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for coming in. We got a wonderful show for y'all, another wonderful show for y'all today. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting the worldwide collaboration, supporting the Truly On show, as well as all the other conglomerate organizations, sister companies, and podcasts. Man, it's been a definite blessing. Everybody, when you come in, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you also leave a comment, man, because that's how we know who's really on here. Because it's a lot of fake shit be going on online, so we be trying to tap in to the real ones, and the only way we can tap into the real ones is if you leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? And if you follow me or like my stuff, guess what? I'm gonna follow, like, and comment back and all that. I'm gonna show you how to fight back against people. You know what I'm saying? We got to unite together, and that's how we really fight back. That's what worldwide collaboration is all about. Everybody representing each other and their brands and logos, and coming together under one logo, and yet being able to represent all each other in everybody's logo at the same time. You know what I'm saying? The unity is something that can't be stopped, and it's a process that won't be stopped. So a lot of people that would like to see it not happen as fast as it's happening, but it's too late. You feel me? But if you feel like I feel, you feel great, and you know that if it ain't great now, it'll get greater later. And I'm gonna show you how to get to the paper. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my co-host Star, man. Whenever she gets ready to come on, we can go ahead and bring her on. Other than that, man, it's been a blessed weekend. I spent time today on and going over some things for the future. Shout out to LaKay Trey Smooth. You know what I'm saying? We got some wonderful things in the works dealing with the Phoenix Soul Burst, and also the Book of Dreams, and all the other media things that we're working on. What's up, Miss Star? How you doing? How you feeling today?
Hey y'all, I'm fabulous. How are you guys?
Man, hopefully everybody's feeling well today. How you feeling today? You said you feeling fabulous. What's so fabulous about today? What you got going on?
Oh, just everything. I'm fabulous every day. I haven't had a whole lot of sleep, but I'm fabulous every day. I try to stay in a good mood and stay positive, but it's a lot going on. Shout out to Latrey. Yes, Kate Smooth. I just got off the phone with him not too long ago with some dope Book of Dreams ideas and stuff. So I'm just excited for everything. Just glad to be here. So yeah.
Yeah, he's experiencing a lot of things right now because he's in a transitional period in his life, like we all are. And I told him, I said, when you lose something, that's to make room for the new blessings coming in. So, if you feel like it's something you need, obviously you don't need it, otherwise you wouldn't be losing it.
That's
Because
the
from
truth.
my understanding, we don't get put through no more than what we have the equipment to handle. You know what I'm saying? And if we don't have the equipment, it's because we don't need it. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? Going into our next phase of the journey. And
Yeah.
sometimes we neglect that. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah,
think
we get
that's an
scared
important thing. Yeah, I think that's an important thing, man. And, fear and God don't go together.
at
You know what
all.
I'm saying?
At all.
When you know who you are and who you serve and who's within you, it says He is within me is greater than He that is in the world. So if you really believe that, you know what I'm saying, then there's nothing that you should be fear. Fear is a low frequency. That's a
Yeah.
root chakra frequency.
Yeah.
We're on the heart chakra and above frequency. We're looking for that heart chakra energy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, which is definitely a higher vibrational rate. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying?
just do it. Just do it. If it's in your head and you thinking about it and you thought about it, you're gonna lose a couple of times, but that's the way to get to it. You gotta lose, you gotta learn them lessons that come with those losses, and work it out, work through it. I learned to pivot, like for real, and move around those who feel like they're gonna, be a stumbling block, or move around the things, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a person all the time. Could be just life and move around those things that try to stop you. Like that's the win, to be able to do that, get around it. Like, because everybody got something dope inside of them. I don't care what it is. You got
Yep, I
something.
agree with that. I
So
agree with that
tap
100%.
into that. Yeah, if they just tap into that and do that. I say that all the time. Lauren London, that's her quote. But you know what? Whatever God has for me, I don't want to miss that. I want to do just that, what he got, what he said, Star, I put you here for this, that whether it be this right here, whether it be this right here, whether it be, you know, the modeling, whether it be the books, the movies, whatever he got for me, I want to do that and pass it on to y'all. So when y'all, a lot of times if you hear me talking or saying anything, it's to encourage you, to help encourage me. Because again, I learned through helping y'all, learned through teaching y'all, and learned through giving y'all the advice and the knowledge that I have. Help me use it. So yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I appreciate the encouraging words. Sometimes when I'm giving an encouraging word, people be thinking I'm talking down to them, but I really be reminding myself a lot of times. And I know
Yes.
that, I have to inspire myself because don't nobody come inspire me like that. See what I'm saying? It's hard when the creator needs inspiration because he's the one who gives inspiration to other people a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And so I have to inspire myself. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. And when I hear you talking to yourself, like I know you're talking to yourself as well, when I hear that, that inspires me also. So you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah. And hopefully somebody else hear us and get some inspiration too. That's what it's about. Passing
One
it
thing
on.
about one thing about it, somebody hear us because what I've been noticing in these last few weeks is there've been more and more people that have been tapping in, with the show
Yeah.
earlier on. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, as soon as we put it up, you know what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I'm
okay,
saying?
y'all latecomers. It's okay. We not holding it against you. We know you got to see the train moving before you jump on it, but don't wait
That's
too
it.
long because the price going up as we speak. So don't wait too
That's
long. We
it.
don't let you observe and look and make sure we who we say we are and doing the things that we say we doing because we doing them. I'm even proud of myself for stepping out on faith and doing some of the things. So I gotta credit that to my team, worldwide collaboration, to you guys, for having me and pumping me up like even
Congratulations.
thinking that I could do stuff that I had never thought that I could do if I didn't have a team behind me. So we doing that for y'all now, so you guys can see that we can do it. You can do it too.
Hey
Ain't
man,
no.
thanks. Major shout out to Worldwide Collaboration. As you see, I got both my bracelets on like I do every
I
day.
gotta get mine.
Cause I sleep with mine on. See what I'm saying? I take a shower with mine. I'm very connected with my bracelets. But
Mm.
Worldwide Collaboration provides those people without teams with teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And family members, they might not have biological family, but we somebody asked me the other day, have you ever found your soul tribe? I was like, yeah, I think I have actually. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
it's something that you don't have to force. You know what I'm saying? Something that you don't have to force. And those people who are not a part of it, they'll remove themselves. They'll do goofy stuff and say goofy stuff to the wrong people, and they'll get removed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because
That's
that's how
true.
that is. You
Yep.
know.
That is true. Excuse me. That's true. You gotta come with something though. Don't just come looking for the bone because we like bones, but we want to get thrown some bones too. So we can put them two bones together and make a hell of a meal, y'all. Like it people keep saying, I don't need this and I don't need that one. I don't need people. You do. I used to say that all the time. I got this. No, I didn't have this. But now, listen, I got this.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely got it. You
Yeah,
definitely got
me.
it. I do want to get into a small commercial break. Chris, you want to spend that get loose commercial for us? And then when we come back, we'll get into some things.
Yep. Ow.
Yes, sir.
Nate, I like this.
If you drip every time that you walk, get loose. Louis skirt with the powder blouse, get loose. If you get at least $1,000, get loose. Either sipping on the booster juice or Grey Goose. If you drip every time you walk, get loose. Louis skirt with the powder blouse, get loose. If you get at least $1,000, get loose. Either sipping on booster juice or Grey Goose. See my jury beam in the limelight. You can be my Billie Jean if your mind right. Join me in the team in the nightlight. Alexander McQueen with the right price. Shade room gon' cover for the right height. Yeah, punching in the scat like it's fight night. Hit me on the ground when it's night night. I hope you know the feeling on the approachable. Know the feeling in the boat with the motor in it. Yeah, floating to the finish like we both in it. Both independent, both about our business. This holy eyewitness, both of our wishes. If you drip every time that you walk, get loose. Louis skirt with the powder blouse, get loose. If you get at least $1,000, get loose. Either sipping on the booster juice or Grey Goose.
Yeah, sir. Get Loose is available on all platforms. Make sure y'all go stream that, save that, share that. For sure. Video coming soon. Shout out to my DJ Mailman. I'm hot in Jacksonville right now. They love that song in Jacksonville right now. So that's what it is, man. Definitely appreciate the love, the rotations and the spans coming from all
Yeah.
across the board. You know what I'm saying?
Yay.
Definitely. Hey man, I ain't mad at you on the smoke break. I don't care.
Look,
It's my
look.
show. I'll smoke in the middle of that motherfucker. I don't give a damn.
A little
I
commercial
don't
break.
care. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
know
We
you
gotta
right.
have commercials. We gotta have commercials
Yes.
because when you watch TV, they show enough gonna go on. They little commercial break shit. Hey, you talking about?
Sure are. They sure are. They sure
Hey,
are.
ain't
You
what you trying to say?
I was about to go a whole nother lane and asking if you wanted to tell them about your character Robert, but I don't know if you went there yet.
Oh,
If
do I
you've been
want to
fucking
tell
with
them
Robert
about
yet.
Robert?
Yeah.
I'm shit. Now you might be better off doing that right now. I know what you told me. I ain't there yet, but I'm
I
I'm
know.
there.
That's
I'm
messed
there.
up.
I know I'm a reformed, and this is, it's crazy because, and people, and I've heard people when I was growing up, people complained about being typecasted, but I feel like if that's just you, that's just you. And it just seems like the roles that I fit best in are just me. Like Robert is playing a reformed drug dealer, and that's just me. Because I'm not nothing to brag about. I'm not happy about it, but that's my life experience. I've
Yeah.
really done the things that people rap about, and I got a RICO charge to prove it. And I did 5 years in prison also to prove it. So stay your ass home, stay out the streets. But look, but it's not for everybody. But I want to tell these stories so people can feel like they lived it, and then they don't have to actually go through it. Maybe they got to say them an issue or two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the best. Those are the best authors. The best stuff comes from real life stuff. Even if you take it and tweak it, and make it into something different from what it really is for entertainment purposes. Always come from here because you can't go wrong. But Robert is dope, y'all. Y'all gonna love Robert's Rain. Y'all gonna love Rain. It's you in for some surprises as usual. If you know me, you know I love a good real life story. That's really gonna hit you in the heart, hit you in the pockets, gonna piss you off a little bit. You're gonna be angry. And some good old fight scenes. So I'm in there fighting, y'all. I got a good fight scene, Trill. You ain't seen this one. I did it in my woods in the backyard of my
Oh
house.
man, I want to see it. And you
I
and
had
you
my
know and you
son.
know you know I'm certified to be my own stunt double too, man. Because I got I'm into the martial arts thing too, but I don't really, when you're a bigger dude, they don't really you don't get too many one-on-one fight niggas want to shoot. So that's shit go. They
Yeah, they
want to
like,
jump your shoot. I'm with
yeah,
all
they
that,
like,
but
nah, waste of time.
yeah,
We can get ready to fight with him. But this one was
yeah.
dope. I was actually running from the woods. Robert is gonna come and get me later, but I went through some stuff to kind of get away, and I was getting it at first, but something happened, and I wasn't able to get all the way, safe to safety. So it's a fun story, y'all. I surprised myself. Honestly, with the running through the woods and actually being able, the scene came out so dope that when I look back at it, actually told my daughter, you know what, we're gonna do it again because this is not, I can't be what I'm seeing. Like this can't be
Uh,
real. So shout out to Barry from Busy One because they gave me a couple of pointers on how to do stuff. And that
there it is.
scene is really, really gonna be amazing. And the characters, the storyline, the family aspect, the part of really having to not do what that's the only thing Robert knew, and that's the only way Robert knew how to get this money. And then all of a sudden, he starts having these dreams, and something happens within him, and he wants to do the right thing, and he wants to make a difference within the world. And I think for all my drug dealers, I know plenty of them grew up in the drug game. Shout out to Brooklyn. um the game is not to kill you and to have you locked up. The game is to get what you're gonna get and get out.
And
So
get
I just
out.
I
Yep.
just want to say that use your money to invest. Get you some businesses, get you something to really say, damn, I did this. Not saying that what you're doing is right or wrong. I'm not judging nobody. But what I'm saying is let's not have so many more funerals, and let's not be so greedy, because you could take that 50,000 that you made from them whatever you was doing. We're not gonna be specific, and then turn it into a whole business that can make you that 50,000 a week. So let's do that. I see a lot of brothers with a masterful mind, that's able to do that and get those numbers to a point where they got this daily money coming in. But then what? Then you stuck. Then that's all you know how to do. So get
And
around
you
some good
stuck in a
people.
cycle. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
stuck in that
I
cycle
have
of
to.
I gotta flip this.
And and, I'm gonna speak on this because again, I relate to it and I've actually lived it. But you get it's a criminal thinking mentality. So even after, and this is anybody who's stopped doing illegal things, they know that the thought process carries over, and it's really applicable. And you become a complete criminal when you do that stuff. It's like everything is criminalized. You want to think in a criminal thinking way about everything, and that's not good because it's not a great example for one, and for two, that's an easy way to get stuck because from what I understand, it's way far more money in legal business than there is in the elite. I know everybody likes to fantasize about the quick money, but I'm talking about like actual amount of money that you can make without a nigga being able to press restart on your console. So you got to start all over because that's what
Yeah.
I quick jail is. Start from square one again because
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
having the dreams and everything. When you're in prison and you're around 180 to 100 grown men who also miss their family, that'll cause you to have dreams. And some of them people, when you're in prison, real prison, like they're never going home, and you get to talk to these
That's right.
people, and they're like, man, I don't got no release date, and
That's
that'll
right.
make you have the dreams.
That's
That'll
right.
make you feel like, hold on, wait a minute, this is not for me. Maybe this ain't for me.
Yeah.
It's cool, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I
anyway,
heard. Go ahead.
good.
Now, I was gonna say a quote I heard Monique say the other day when she was like, "You cannot tell somebody how to rock on their journey. You can't tell me how to move on my boat. You know what I'm saying? If my wave's going that way and I want to hold on and go this way, you can't tell me how to sway that way."
Mm-mm.
So
Nope.
everybody's journey, whatever that is, whatever you game you in. I used to think, because I'm very spiritual and I know that I got somebody watching me, several people watching me actually, and a higher up. Definitely watching me. I really believe in my heart that I was chosen to get a message out. I was chosen to speak great things, that somebody is going to hear something that I say, that I needed back then. So now it's like if we can't even, lost my whole train of thought. There we go. But we can't. I hate when that happens on there. But if we can't even, get our minds right in that aspect, we're not going to be able to do nothing else. So I'm going to leave it at that because I forgot to hear what I was going to say.
Okay, well that's good. You forgot. Well, I'm gonna tell you why you forgot what you're gonna say because we got another spiritual diva in the building. The actual
Ow.
spiritual diva. Go on, you can bring her on, Chris. Go ahead and
I
bring the
had to make
spiritual diva on.
I had to make way for that energy to come on in here in the
Yeah,
building. Come
definitely,
on, girl.
definitely.
That's okay, baby. That's okay, baby, because you were speaking. I was right there with you. A lot that's in that field and working, I say street industry, pharmaceuticals or whatever have you. Once
Hmm.
they change their ways and they come out of it, I think normal people don't realize how the mindset of us still be because just because Diva is gifted doesn't mean that Diva don't have a past. Because been there and done
I
that.
know that's right.
I done been in the houses, I done ran them and did the whole nine yards. I thank God for saving me.
Come
I
on
know
with it.
that's right.
Come on with
That it's
it.
a better way. I thank him for letting me know that Diva, you don't belong in nobody's jail behind nobody's boards, and you're not nobody muse, and you can do this. But the
That's right.
mindset frame, it becomes a adrenaline rush and fast money and the things
Yeah,
that you can do and the things that comes with it be the hard part for people to let go and they'll get entangled back. So it's good that you make these movies to remind people that yes, this is where I was, that's what I was doing, and that's what happened, and I'm changed. And you putting it all on screen, baby. I'll be watching. You keep on start paying. God is not finished with you yet. He's not done with you yet, baby. You just getting started. The best is yet to come. The best is everything you have asked God to do for you. He's getting ready to present that in your life. As you can see, things are already manifesting in front of your eyes already. Yes, you can
Yes,
believe
ma'am.
it. Every time you believe it, you just tell God, thank you. I would tell him thank
that's
you.
it.
Because every time you tell him thank you, because it's another blessing. You can't even bless. You can't tell him thank you for one blessing because another one hit already when you just get ready to open your mouth to say thank you. He said, keep on thanking him. The best is yet to come. Even in your daughter world, she getting ready to advance and move on up. You ain't got to keep talking to that baby. She heard everything you said.
I know that's right.
She
There it
getting
is.
it. All
There
the
it
way
is.
down to the finances. Watch that story coming to you talking about mama. You know what? I was just finna buy this, but I'm gonna just put a little bit to the side here because you had said, watch what I tell you. You get back to me,
Yeah,
girl.
that's it. Okay, talk now.
Everybody, so I'm the gifted diva. I'm the
Somebody needed to hear that. We know who though.
Yes, this is Get the Diva. Y'all can find me on Facebook under my personal page on the Darn Code. Send me messages, whatever you need, or switch over to my group page, the Get the Diva. I'm still working on that page. I need a little help with just working it. I got my laptop stuck. I don't know. It's just the devil trying to keep me from getting words out. But that's okay, devil. I can text, I can Skype and all type of stuff, so you won't stop me there. But I'm trying to get myself out on the platform. Spiritual guide, or I'm your prophet. I'm your confirm. I make confirmations. You need to know if it's okay. Yes, I'm gonna guide you. I'm your advisor. I do medium. I have so many gifts on me. I don't
Mm.
know what to call myself. I just went in the process, you all, of changing my business card because I have the word clairvoyant on there, and
Clairvoyant. Right.
I chose that word because of the meaning. Because I do possess
Right.
gifts, but I don't possess them on the spectrum as the world would call it. I'm on God's side,
Okay.
spiritual. You know, it's a thin line with this game of this blessing that I deal in, because some people have this gift, and because you have it, they won't use it in the correct way. My job is to make sure that I'm doing what God wants me to do, and I'm doing it in the way that He has me to do it.
Yeah,
So
I
I do
love it.
understand that with me doing it the godly way, and I'm not doing all the other stuff other people do, it's hard for me to come up fast and advance and things to go that way. But I told God I'm patient. I'm letting you do it this time, and I'm letting you have it your way. And He sent you all to me. And so now I'm stuck in y'all world. Y'all stuck with the diva. I'm here.
That's all right. We love it. It's okay.
Yes, we do. We love
You
it.
know, and
I
I'm
love the fact that you have this energy. I want to ask you a question really quick.
Yes.
So how do you feel about, okay, so in your spiritual realm,
uh-huh.
because I think you want here with some good spiritual minds right now, especially me and Trill. We right there with you kind of. How do you feel and I'm gonna say this quote first. When you get to the edge of the table where God's supposed to have you at, right? We always talking about this table where we supposed to sit at, where all of this good food is at, and all of these good, where we supposed to eat. And you get to the table and you look across from the table and you see somebody that is like had done you wrong, or you really in your mind believe it's
Mm.
not supposed to be sitting there eating at that table with you, but you
Mm.
ate. You ate well, like you were supposed to. God said, "Go ahead and eat anyway." So, how do you feel
Mm.
about that? About getting to the peak of that journey and seeing these people that really technically helped get you there. They had a hand in it. So, in other words, they ate too. How you feel about having to eat with them? Because you know how we are. We just don't want to eat with it. You can't eat off me,
Well,
and you
listen.
did me dirty.
So listen, I got you, baby. So let's go here.
Yep.
I like that question. So, how do you sit at the table that God has prepared for everyone? Remind you, I said He prepared it for everyone. He's
Yeah.
a, He said He sent out the invitations. I just came. I'm being allowed to sit at this table to eat. I didn't prepare anything. He has a chef back there already, right? And he cooks
Mm.
fatty food. When you go to a restaurant and you make reservations and you call in there, if you get invited to a party and you show up, they ask you on that menu, are you having what? Chicken, beef, fish.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
God already know what you want to eat. So whoever he got back there, chef boy, do whoever cooking the food, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that plate they eating off of. Because the food that they eating ain't the same food that God served you in front of you. So I can't be worried about that person across from me. I don't know why you're here. I might not like you. My spirit might not get along with you. But you know what? The God in me makes me love you even more. Because
That's
I
it.
deal with your ass. I don't have to deal
That's
with
right.
you. I ain't got to like
That's
you. I
right.
ain't gotta deal with you. I'm going to respect you and I'm going to still love you because of the God in
Yeah.
me. But he has
Yeah.
to serve that plate for you.
That's right.
That
That's
you
that's
start
what.
to eat, that's what he getting ready to feed you, baby. And if you eating good food and stuff, you're getting ready to be sick,
Hey.
ready to be in the bathroom, you're gonna be all messed up. So I'm gonna worry about waiting
Yeah,
on
because he said eat anyway.
because he
Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
said don't
It's
worry
say
about your enemies. He said
it's
don't
say
worry
it's
about
it say that I shall make your enemies your footstool. So
Yeah.
I want you to think about that for a second. They can be your enemy, but still be helping you get to where you need to go, the heights and degrees that you need to go to.
That part.
So it makes no difference because everybody contains the divine spark that we call God. Everybody. So
Yes.
whether you
Yes.
like them or not is irrelevant. And so that's something
That's
that I
right.
had to learn to put my feelings, personal, physical feelings aside and learn how to transmutate those using alchemy right?
Come on.
And from the base metal into the gold, right? And
Yep.
then the only way to do that, and that's what that process is speaking on, turning
That's right.
even your internal enemies into your footstool.
That's
Because a
right.
lot
Because
of your enemies come from, hold on, a lot of your enemies and diseases come from the dis-ease within yourself, come from
yep.
the unbalanced chakras energy within yourself. And
Because you
so
let them
your
in.
enemy, that's it. And so your enemies can be yourself, your lower
That's right.
self, your lower chakras, your lower energy, your lower mind. That's your real enemy. So it said, I will make your enemies your footstool. So
Now,
even something that was meant to harm you can be helpful to you. And
That
so
we
that's
part.
my word on that.
we gonna
That
flip
was
it
the
around.
message I wanted to get out when
We
I
gonna
asked that
flip it around.
question.
Flip it.
Uh-oh.
Think about how the person that know how you feel about them, know that they've been doing wrong, know all the evil shit they did, and God still allowed them to sit at the table that He prepared, and they got to sit there and eat. And not only do they got to eat, they got to look across and see you.
And look at you.
Yep.
Exactly.
and that
That
and that
was
can create a that can create a testimony because they know, because they might become a better person from seeing, you know what, everything that I did and said that wasn't right, that didn't even stop the
yep.
blessing that God. So that's a testimony, and they might be like, you know what, so my blessing, when my blessing come, I know I can't worry about nobody because I know what I did wrong, and I know
Yep.
that they still got blessed anyway. So
Yep.
it's just
And
it's a cycle, man. It's a
it
learning
is,
cycle.
and it goes. That was the message I wanted to get out because I had a conversation with somebody earlier, and we were kind of talking about everybody that's sent
Oh,
to
PJ.
come for you, to come help you, to come assist you, or to come be in your circle is not always going to be in love with you or want to be there to
Hmm.
help you. Their
That's
presence
it.
alone may have just been sent there because we sit across from the room from people right now that we really don't, I won't say care for or like, because I don't have that in my heart. I don't just like
I
anybody,
like.
but so we always going to have something with somebody. We may not want that person, but that person just may be the right one right there that got sent to do whatever it is you was supposed to accomplish at that moment. So that's why I said eat anyway. You know that while they looking at you, what gift it say? They looking right across the table at your behind because they wouldn't even be at that table if it wasn't for you. But me and you know.
Ah,
So
ah,
that's all I needed. I don't need for the whole world to know. Me and you
that's
know while
it.
we sitting there chewing up that
That's it.
steak, I'm gonna let you have my steak. Matter of fact, here go you a shrimp too and some of this lobster. Cause you know you wouldn't be eating that food had you not did me so dirty or had you not did me wrong. But we gonna eat together because I'm gonna get a blessing from chewing with you. And I wanted that message to come out. Jesus needed Judas too, baby, big time. So
You
people
just can't
always
do this.
don't discount your the people that you think was sent to hurt you or sent to be your enemy because it might be just the person that was sent to make you. And I learned that. So I'm testifying on that one today. That's why I asked you that because I wanted to see you. I kind of knew where you was at with it, gifted, but I wanted you to give that perspective to the world from your spiritual realm.
Yeah, I try to explain to people all the time, the diva goes through things, especially with the gifts and the gifts that I have that are so heavy on me. Every day is a
Yeah.
struggle and fight, and I'm always being tested. Sometimes we ask me, God, like, Lord Jesus, did I pass it? Sometimes I can tell him, like, God, you know what? I just fucked up. I can't say it no other way. I knew it was a test. I knew I was on it. You know I was going to mess it up. I
Yeah.
knew I was going to mess it up. I'm going to have to try it again. I didn't get it. I
Mm.
But
understand, God. I ain't ready yet. I'm not there yet. Let me try one more time. And he gives those chances because he blesses you out the kindness and the pureness of your heart. That's
yeah,
why I tell people, I don't care about what you do, what you believe. Keep your heart purest
yeah,
in everything that you do. Because
yeah,
every time you put something out there, those are the little seeds that you are sprouting. And how dare you let your harvest ripe and it's all bullshit that you didn't plant it. So you can't be mad when you're getting all this bullshit coming back at you because that's what you put out there to grow.
yeah,
So I can't be mad at Kim and Erica and Beyonce them all them for getting their blessings because they chose to sow proper seeds.
yeah.
Even though that they harvest all that, but they sowed these seeds. Now it's on my end to go back and pass my test so proper seeds, so I don't have to worry about whatever nobody else is doing. I just need to worry
That's
about
right.
my part and what I'm putting out there so that I know God's gonna bless me according to my work.
That's right. And you
Only
got
thing
to think
I got-
too. A lot of people always talking about karma. Karma is not always what's coming for you.
some
Because karma has no. I'm sorry. We talking over each other. I
some of
can't
that
hear him.
karma they putting out there. They be calling
Okay.
for,
Yeah.
so don't get mad when she answer you. You call me. She said, "Hey, babe."
Yeah.
I'm on.
That part. So karma comes in, and I think people that have good hearts, people that don't really dish out, we don't get karma, we get lessons. We learn the lessons that we're supposed to learn. I can honestly say I think I'm one of the people in the world that there's nobody on earth that can say I hurt them on purpose or I did something horrible. And I pride myself on that because there's some real messed up people in this world. And even though sometimes I wish that I could, what I always say, go back to being that bitch that I used to be, because I don't want to be her. I want to be able to use those skills that she had in a better way. And I'm learning how to do that. And I think if everybody would find that thing and hone into that thing about themselves, whatever it is, if it's your gift of gab, if it's your rapping, if it's your singing, and put everything into that, we just can't lose. Its energy is huge. It
Yeah.
really is. Energy is huge, and the people that come in our lives make a difference, whether they think they matter or not. In some little small way, they matter. So let's make everybody matter in a huge way, and imagine what we get out of that. What kind of energy we get. A positive and a positive make a what? We all know that. So let's really try to utilize that. You got a negative and a positive. I guarantee you, the positive in the room should overshadow that negative, right? It should. I know my energy would. I'm gonna
No-
shut a bad attitude up real quick.
Normally, I love it. I would never change myself. The first way y'all meet me, from the first day y'all met the diva, I never changed. And
Yeah,
I won't change myself for nothing and nobody.
that's right.
God and all his 12 disciples to personally come down and handwrite me and tell me doing this ain't right, you need to change it. If it ain't right, let him tell me when he sees me. Otherwise, there's nothing about me to change anything because it makes me who I am. And with the way I am, God loves me. He loved me before I came. He know how many hairs that I hold on the top of my head. Do you know God know the number of tears that we done cried out our eyes? Could you even imagine?
Mm.
I don't have to judge nobody. I don't have any room to have ill negative feelings towards somebody. If you feel some type of way, that's on you. Go talk to God about that because it ain't. Don't get mad.
That's it.
Don't get
That's
mad.
it. It's not none of my spiritual business how you feel about me.
That's right.
It's only my job to shine my light. And if you don't accept that, then that's something that you and your power gonna have to have a conversation about. Because I know what I work for. Yeah, because I know who I am. I know I'm royalty
That's right.
intergalactically. It's not even on this realm or every realm. So I know who I am. So if you have to hard feelings towards that. That's something that you got to go talk to your higher power about. Because I'm cool. I love everybody.
Yeah, or
You know
come
what?
talk to us and we can help
Well,
get
people,
you to thinking that way.
do you know what happens when I go places? Do you know what happens when I go places and I go around people? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes it's hard being a gifted diva. It really, really is. Because I love God so much. No matter what I do or bad choices I make or missteps, here's my first, my foremost, my everything, my beginning and my end and my omega, my just everything. So because the spiritual that I carry on me, when I go and walk in the room, guess what happened? I ain't gotta say nothing. The ones that
Exactly.
they can't get, they leave. They
Yep. That's it.
I don't have to say nothing. I love walking in a room full of women that feel some type of way. I knew before I got there how y'all feel. Oh, I'm a speed bird. And I come in, hey everybody, how you doing? Hey. Before I can turn around, they gone.
I know the feeling, baby. I know the feeling.
I don't know so many friends or so-called friends I thought I had. Don't want friends, but that's okay. Diva don't have many friends. Diva doesn't go many places. Diva's at home a lot. Diva's out to herself a lot. I cannot mix with a lot of people and things and spirits. I don't fit in. I don't belong there. There's nothing for me there. I won't allow
Mm.
myself to go in situations that I know that's going to harm me. I have to keep myself covered and protected because I got people and things and spirits out there that's coming against me to harm me, to take me down. They'll probably kill me, but the God on me won't allow it. I'm protected, but I don't place myself in harm. But when I come into a room or around people and energy, my energy, if you don't belong, you're not a God, your spirit ain't right, you're toxic,
Exactly.
you're gonna
Yeah.
flee.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What my
What
giving?
up, Zai?
I was just gonna say, man, let's talk. Just let's let the other positive energy in the room speak. Kings out. What's up?
You on mute, Zai?
You're on mute, Kings out. Uh-oh.
Well, we give him a
Uh,
second. He'll be in here in a minute. Well, it's good to
yeah.
have you, Diva. We love
No,
you here.
have you. It's good to have y'all in my life. You don't know how blessed I feel So family have people in my life that are like-minded. You wouldn't believe how people
Dope.
have that sit up in your life and they'll claim that they like you, they love you, they support you, they there for you, and they know the things that you're trying to do and accomplish in your life, and they even have the leeways, the meanings, the technology, the knowledge to help you, and they won't do shit. And I
Yeah.
mean, just like that, they'll watch you. You'll jump in a pool of water and know you can't swim, and they know it too. You think they finna jump in to save you?
No, not at all.
No, I think that's what made us the strong people that we are now, because we know that we kind of almost got to be our own lifelines, in a sense, in the world. Not, we won't talk about women or men or in that situation, but in the world itself, you got to be able to throw yourself a line and be lucky enough and blessed enough to have one or two that might throw one with you, or help throw one at you then when you need it. Because I stopped being like, damn, I'm always doing this for somebody. I'm always doing this. I'm doing that for free. I'm doing this for this one. And nobody's doing nothing for me. I promise you, within the last 2 years, I haven't said that out my mouth, because I
Yeah.
got to the place where I didn't care anymore. What I was doing
Right.
for them, I was doing for them because I wanted to. I didn't have to. Nobody was putting a gun to my head. I was doing it because that's who I am. And I was saying, okay, well, let me do this for so and so, because gosh, this would be dope if I could help her do that. This would be dope if I could help him do that. And God will send what I need. So I had to learn
And
that.
He did it again. Let
you
me,
were just
guys.
you were just following the golden rule. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah, doing to others.
God said she doing exactly what I want to do. God said she get it, she get the lesson. So you know what? She said I just gave my last $20. I said I'm gonna do. God said don't worry about it. Here go 40, baby. He said
Right.
I gave my last food. I said I would. God said here, don't worry about that. Here go a whole buffet for you.
That's right. That's how it works.
God said here go a whole wardrobe for you.
Yeah.
God said
I
you
know that's right.
don't stop now. The best is yet to come. Every time I look at you, that song just all over you, girl. The best is yet to come. The
Oh,
best is yet to come.
received. Definitely received, Queen.
Goosebumps,
What's up, Zai? You back?
goosebumps all over me.
Yeah, introduce yourself, Zai.
He
So
said,
my
What's up,
people on
y'all?
my show can know who you are.
Hey, y'all, how's it going? This your boy
What
King
up?
Saw.
hey, King's
How you doing, Diva? I am a podcaster. I'm an actor. I partner with a brand called Diva Wild Zombie. I'm an A&R for Quality Music Management, and this is worldwide collaboration.
But what you got going on in your background, dog?
Target practice. What the hell going on, Zai?
Yeah, what the hell going on over there, man? That shit is like crazy.
Sound like somebody firing some shots.
Wow, what is going on?
They moving somebody else.
They moving somebody out? Oh
Oh
wow.
gosh, that's violent.
Oh, okay, well, you might need to get on mute then, my brother. That sounds like some dangerous shit going on over there. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds dangerous, my nigga.
Right.
It's vacant.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
okay.
That sound like my backyard. We be back there shooting.
What?
I thought there
Well,
was some
we might have to
gunshots.
have you go back on mute, brother. I love you, man, but gee, that's loud. I can't compete with that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
finesse.
we glad to have you, Keys. When you get a quiet background, you can come on and talk all you want to. But I'm glad to have you on because if it wasn't for King's Eye brought the gift of diva to us, and
Yeah.
that was an element we needed. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing. Both of y'all love blessing. If I'm not mistaken, Regina brought you on with King's Eye, so that's a blessing. Shout out to Miss Regina. She's a hard-working individual. She's always networking and always promoting. She's one of our upstanding members at Worldwide Collaboration, along with a few others. You know what I'm saying? Definitely like to give flowers when they're due. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Jimmy has been down for the cause the whole time. You know what I mean? Never switched sides or none of that. Never talked down on the crew or none of that. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's what's
And
up.
just because you don't talk down on the crew, just because you do talk down on the crew, that don't mean you ain't part of the crew. But it makes me look at you different because you talking down on the crew, then that mean
no,
You ain't part of the
you not
crew.
all the way in. Yeah, you ain't all the
Yeah.
way in.
Yeah, you ain't
You're
part.
not sold. Yeah,
Uh-uh.
you just spectating. So it's cool. It's cool. I ain't
Yeah.
knocking.
Yeah, because
Spectate on.
calling
the
funny, but
yeah, I used to love this thing about my mother, and I think that all parents are like this, but it was in living color with her. God bless her dead. Shout out to mommy. She used to always say, like, me and my sister used to argue, and she would come to my house and I'd be like, yo, tell that B, this kind of thing. And she'd be like, yo, stop talking about my daughter. And the same thing, vice versa with my sister. So I kind of got that from her. You couldn't say nothing about her children. Or either of us to her. So I feel like that within any family. You're not about to call me and talk about Gifted. You're not about to call me and talk about Trill. You're not about to call my phone and talk about nobody, period. Because for one, it ain't making me no money and I don't want to hear it. But it was cute how she used to do that. It was a loyalty thing. And I think that's where I got that from. So I'm huge on that. Again, loyalty from Brooklyn. You had to learn that because it wasn't just something that, just happened. You had to know that Shorty from the block around the corner was your dude. You know what I mean? And the ones from the other block wasn't. It was just what you knew. So it ain't no halfway. It's either you in or you out. That's just how I feel.
Like that here. See, we from St. Louis, and this most definitely is the show me state.
Yeah. I can't hear. I want to see.
Yeah. It's not the place to try to come up. St. Louis is not the place to try to make friends. St. Louis, unfortunately, is not the place to entangle with females because we do like this. Don't look at us when you pull up on us at the red light. Cause what the fuck is you looking at? And yes, we finna mean mug you back. It ain't no encouragement words where you see one sister doing good. Hey girl, I'm so proud of you going. Is that hey automatically? It just automatically. So around there fight to make it. And that even starts with our families down here, because our families be the first ones just to baby. When I say this is the show me state, this is the show me state. That's why we tell you, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. If you're trying to get business, you're trying to get your rap career going, you're trying to do movies, you're trying to invest, you're trying to get there, you'll find that all our artists, they leave. As soon as you get a chance, they gone. There's nothing here, unfortunately. The cloud that's over St. Louis, and I love my city. I've been raised here. I've been here 43 years. I'll be 44 in August. Is this 2044? Yes, 44. I feel like I'm still 23. But anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't look 44.
I know that's right.
I will be 44 this year, and where I'm from, they're congratulating. It's hard to keep female friends, the relationship, the thought process. There's just this cloud over St. Louis, especially with our killings. We got to stay more. We can't come up where we are because we're so focused on, we got to be in survival mode here.
Yeah.
And I know King is on here, and we got Tizzy, and we'll tell you, we're in the fight for our life down here. There's no just going out, hanging out, and just nice, decent exposure and friendships. No. You better watch the one that's in that suit that you call a friend, because you might not make it home.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Like, since we don't want a talk show, so let's talk about it. Why do you think that is in so many cities? Because it's not just St. Louis. In so many other cities as well, the crime rates, not just COVID. I mean, we know why for the most part, but let's put some things out there to let the audience hear, exactly where you at. What do you think some of those things are coming from? The drug game, is there a lot of addiction there? A lot of uneducation? What kind of stuff you got going on?
I would say in St. Louis, you meet a lot of backstabbing.
Why you think that is, though? Where you think that comes from?
The backstabbing becomes from broken families. It stems, as I said, it starts wherever big mama, and your grandparents and your older generations of your families that we had, that instilled all these values in, that make kids, like, when the street lights come on, you need to be home before it's dark. Don't put your feet on the couch. Keep your feet on the ground. Close my front door. My air is on. You need to be in at a certain time. TV's off at a certain time. It wasn't cell phones at the dinner tables. They were raising families and raising kids. The community was a village. They were a village for raising your kids. Everybody band together. We joined together, and we created a big family. It's not two places you can go where one family don't know the other family. The Johnson knows the Howards, and the Coles know the Thompsons, all these families. So if you see one child out and they're doing something that's wrong, it's going to be corrected. And don't even worry about it, baby. I'm going to go tell your grandparents and your mama too, and then they finna get you too. Well, I don't know what year that stopped.
Right, but they need to bring that back.
Right, that's what I was about to say. Raise your hand, and in the comments to you guys, drop it if you actually sit down and have dinner with your family. And I don't mean at Applebee's. I mean at the house.
I definitely do. Yeah.
Sit down and have dinner.
At the dinner table at a certain time.
Yeah.
We
love it.
When they're at dinner time to eat, you ain't gonna eat.
It makes a difference. It really does, to have to sit around. I want to say it was Ohio schools. they did this thing at the end of the year where your cell phone, even though now that we have this law where you can't really use your cell phone, especially in the middle school, but they find their ways. But anyway, long story short, this school made the kids, as you coming through the metal detector already, before you even come in the building, your phone goes in the folder. So now the kids are actually talking at lunchtime. Now they're actually playing Uno, like they showed them playing games and actually interacting. And when they talk to the children, they loved the fact that they made them do that. Even though they missed their Instagram and their phone, they saw the difference between the actual one-on-one, let me talk to my sister, let me talk to my brother communication, and the silence when they had their phones during lunchtime. So getting back to that is really important. I don't know how we gonna push that, but we worldwide collaboration. So let's get it.
So just like where I asked the question,
Yeah, we're gonna let you jump on the forefront of that one because these kids fight and shoot and kill by their cell phones over here. So
Yeah, they do.
this is just being real, but it sounds good though.
and they instill values in us, and it made us who we are today. You
Yeah,
look at the values that you had, and I do understand that all children will get out and they're gonna do something. You never know what your kids doing behind your back. But
yeah,
then you instill certain values and principles and still into your child head. I don't care what nobody. It's certain things your child is not going to do. And
yeah. It'll stick.
they have to come back to the ways of which they were taught. So I asked the
Yep.
at what point was it okay? It's like disrespect for your grandparents and your elders who we claim we love so much. Don't talk about my people. You don't talk about this and don't talk about my grandma. Well, okay, well, your grandma them still values at you. So at what point and what time did you decide that it's okay for me to disrespect and slap them in their face by telling them I don't have to instill and teach my kids what y'all taught me? Hell with all that. I got what they say we are modern. Modern. What's modern? The word
Yeah.
it's been the same since it was printed. And that Bible been the number one seller since I've been here on this earth. It ain't went down like
Yeah, shit. It's been the number one seller for some thousands of years for sure. At
whether we
least a
agree
good thousand, at least the last thousand.
those words never change. God doesn't change. His word doesn't change. We change. His word doesn't change. I tell people all the time, just because community is legal and it's okay to smoke weed, that don't mean it's right. The world tell you it's okay to be a child, and now look what they doing to our kids. You wonder why our kids so messed up and fucked up. Look at the elementary school. I cannot send my kids to school and be safe knowing that my kids at school learning education. My child is at school being asked, what bathroom do you want to use? How the hell you asking a little child what bathroom do they want to use? He can't even spell his name right. Probably can't even use the bathroom correctly yet. And you learn about sexuality and they're instilling these things and stigmatas into our children's mind. They have told our child that your parents did not discipline you. If your parents lay a hand on you to discipline you to teach you the right thing, let us know. We're gonna come and correct them.
Yeah, they messed up there.
Whatever you want to be. Why can you ask your child, what do you want to be? How the hell do a child know? Their body has not finished developing. Their mind has not finished developing. But if you take that cartoons, you start replacing, and if you watch these cartoons, that y'all better start back watching what y'all kids watching on TV. Do y'all remember back parents and certain shit you better not put on that TV and tell about you finna watch what? But
I wanna address this comment. It says Child Protective Services has made it difficult to discipline children properly, but there's still things you can do without abusing them. I want to say fuck all, fuck Child Protective Services because they don't raise my child. So if they're not in the house when they doing whatever they doing and they ain't paying for them to eat, I don't feel like a motherfucker should be able to tell you how to raise your child. That's just me because I grew up in the era where, like you said, you gonna get the whole community ass whooped. They gonna whoop your ass. By the time you get home, your mama, your daddy, and auntie gonna know about it, and you gonna get several ass whoopings. Granddaddy gonna whoop your ass. You gonna get several ass whoopings by the time you done dealing with that situation.
y'all knew
Yeah, you can't even. We gonna discount DSS.
Y'all was scared to get on that bus to go home because you knew that teacher and them they had already called. You scared to go home. Now look at it now. Your baby calling you from home, telling Mama, she told me to sit down and put my phone up, and I can't use my phone. And she told me to put my shoes on it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Let me speak to her. Let me speak to her. And now you got this fighting the teacher and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. What it is it's another form of the Willie Lynch syndrome that was put out by the Willie Lynch letter, even though Willie Lynch was not a real person. It was a real formula that they used to separate. That there's a reason why they say United we stand, divided we fall. Division is a war tactic. They
Yeah.
divide first the thing that when you want to destroy a culture, you have to destroy and create tension in the household. So that's why you have these the government saying, hey, if you're a mother and you're not with your father, we'll provide for you. But if you do have a father of your child with you, we won't help you. You know what I'm saying? That's the first step. And then the next step is creating division between the children and the parents. And that's where part of that comes in, that because they know that if a child feels some type of way about how you punish them, they've given the child a weapon to where they can even the playing field and say, hey man, I'm gonna call child protector now. Now I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these people who work at these child protection places, they got plenty of sense. So if they see that the child got a record of being bad and they just using that to try to get back at you, they know that. You know what I'm saying? Now all of them don't use common sense, but a lot of them that I talk to, they know. They like, nah, we know they just being vengeful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. In most instances, the DSS was put, because what you're talking about even happened with the Black families, because they went around 1949, around that area, if I'm not mistaken, is when they started with the welfare. So we're gonna give you an extra $15 to $20 extra in your household as long as this man moves out. So as soon as
bag it up, we gotta forget something. Now remember in the Willie Lynch letter, he told you, how did we break the household down first? They had to get the woman. They separated. You know what they did?
Male versus female, then male versus female, mother, child versus parents, and then light skin versus dark skin, then old against young. Like it's kind of like in that order.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
It was the money, the wealth.
That she would not respect a Black man. Why you think us Black? Why you think it is like it is? Women ain't trying to listen to that. We want to listen to some men that got to say. We don't want to do that. Why? Because you came in and you broke that man in front of us. And that showed us that you can't protect me.
No, for real.
Him. It's a stigmata that they did to break the families down.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did that. That's what my brother just said in the chat. Yeah, they put the woman over the man to give him, because they know that and it's, first of all, let me just be clear. I'm not for neither over anybody. I feel like it should be joint rule. Anytime that kingdom you have, it should be a masculine and feminine balance, equilibrium of energy ruling. That's my personal opinion. Everybody don't feel like that, but what they did was they disrupted the balance, and they said, okay, well, we're gonna place priority on the female as far as what goes on in this household. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first step. And the family is the first line of defense for any nation, for any culture. Family unit is first line of defense.
They did it with money at first.
He gonna give you some money. Don't put them. You don't need him because we broke him in front of you. You see, he couldn't protect you. He ain't strong like you thought he was. You need me. So you know what? Let's move him out the way. I'm gonna give you some.
Yeah. Money. Hold on. Let's let Stars finish her comment real quick.
No, she's saying exactly what I think she's about to say. Exactly what I was trying to say. That in 1949 they started the welfare thing where they told the women, "We'll give you $15 extra a household," and that's where I think a lot of the separation came in, because they felt like a lot of the cheating started. A lot of the men was outside of the home thinking we were going to be okay because we got this extra $15, but you removed the head, so the body was about to, bound to fall. So yeah, same thing she was saying pretty much.
And put Black people, I don't know if Black people, but welfare and food stamps and all that stuff, it was never intended for us.
No, not originally.
We Black people understand what that means. It was never intended for
but they changed it just to suit their agenda.
It was never intended for us because we weren't supposed to need it. It's not for us.
Right. But like I said, but then if you look at the same time frame that the prison industrial complex became such a huge industry, if you look at the time frame and how it synchronizes with 1949 and the growth of the prison industrial complex, which is the amount of prisons that are built, they kind of went side by side. It's like, as they were doing that, they already planned, okay, well, we're going to make sure that we make all the men felons. So we're going to create a place for them. They call them prisons. They turn castles and other buildings into prisons. You know what I'm saying? And they use that to bring back slavery, because once you become a prisoner, they can legally slave you.
Yeah.
legally. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who's been to prison knows that. I've had to do several hours of slave labor while I was in prison. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
And
Without
they
pay.
still doing it.
And they
Yep.
still
You're right.
and exactly. So this was that's how we know. I'm just giving you confirmation of how we know that this was very on purpose. It was very surgical, very methodical, very war strategy like. You know what I'm saying? To how they did this thing. You know what I'm saying? How they got us to where we were at, because now we're coming out of that, because now we're able to freely have conversations. But I remember at one time when this got brought up, that was just a conspiracy theory. But now we can prove it. See, a conspiracy can only be a conspiracy, and a theory can only be a theory if you don't prove it. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
you get some proven. So we now have enough evidence that we can prove, thanks to the internet and things, that we can show references and sources of how we know this is facts. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're definitely in a new day and age on that.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we brought this subject up, and I just want y'all to know, and people out there, the diva is so real. Every time I talk about this subject, I don't think people. I read the Willie Lynch book. I read the How to Break Us, How to Make It a Slave, How to Breaking the Slave. I read, and I want to say to my black people, y'all just don't know how bad this hurt. How to make my heart feel, my mind. Because for me to be the person I am in my prophecies, I can put my place back in certain, events and times so that I can feel and see what went on and what had happened. Now, nine times out of 10, I'm not gonna be wrong because I can place myself in places of accidents and all type of stuff so that I can see. Because I
Yeah,
need
it's called remote viewing, and that is definitely a gift.
when
Yeah.
I about the slavery and the time for us, I always come up with my first question. And let me finish. My first question to myself is, Dawn, when did all this happen? Because this slavery came in and it took all our black men and stuff. So I'm just wondering what was going on to where y'all allowed for this to happen. Y'all didn't fight back. Did nobody come together? Was the black men so afraid? There was just like they just came in and they just stormed us. And this was taking over. And they came in our home and they broke our black men. They took our black women. They had our way with us. They made babies with us. They killed our men to make us do what they wanted. They took so much from us. They planted fear in us. And then you took us all the way up until now, and it's been a continuously pattern, a continuously pattern. And when I look, and I know other races have their things that they go through, but come on now, the black race has been one that has been the hardest hit. And I don't understand why we don't understand, because we are just chosen. We are just a chosen people. And I know what I'm talking about. It's something different that we instill in us. That is why our race is so targeted by all from different aspects and different angles. And they don't want us to see. They don't want us to make it. And begin it because we are the chosen people. I don't care what nobody say. When they talk about God people, chosen people in the Bible, they are talking about us.
First
We
shall be
were.
the last.
That's true. That's true.
So why do big black people think that we get torn down so much as they do? They have to keep their foot on our necks. Why? Because if they let us go, and then we realize what we instill and what we possessing us and what things really is, and we see it full focus, won't nothing be able to stop us and break. We will go for it. But they got to keep us held down. They got to keep us
So
veil over your eyes.
so the first thing I want to say to address what you said was that that was done with a group of individuals, not one person did that. That was a group of individuals that did that. And unfortunately, for years, I thought that them individuals were European, but then I come to find out that them individuals actually looked like us, and they were actually traitors to our people that allowed us to be in the situation that we're in. Because every time that we faced the obstacle, it always came from the inside. It always was information and stuff that came from the inside, by people who look like us but are not us. You know what I'm saying? And that really what I had to realize. And then I also had to realize that the people who did it was a corporation, the West Virginia Trading Company and the Northwest Trading Company. They definitely had a merger, but their contract ended in 2019. Which, if you look at the very next year, you had what they called COVID at the beginning of the year, and they shut the whole world down. And that's because they no longer had jurisdiction over us. And so the whole thing about breaking the family units up was basically so where we couldn't claim our descendancy rights, and to confuse us because the thing is that when they came here, they say that Christopher Columbus, Columbus wasn't his name, so it was Christopher Columbo, but that's not the point. My point is that when he came here, there was already people and nations, established nations and families here and tribes here, and they tricked us into believing that we all came from Africa, and that's not true. And so that's the trick, because then if we told us the truth that this is our land by birthright and descendancy, it's all a move to get us to believe that this is not our land. See what I'm saying? And so even the whole slavery thing was a form of tricknology, because I don't even like that word, because really what they used was called sharecropping. And they took sharecropping to where sharecropping is basically when I come in and I pay you an X amount of dollars, and your first crop that you get comes to me. But the problem with that is that from then on, you're always operating in a deficit. And if you keep allowing me to do that, then I own everything that you have, if you continue to let me to do that. You know what I'm saying? And in essence, that's what's happened to us. And in order to maintain that lie in between them assigning what they call $5 Indians, this is all stuff you can research. Please prove me wrong. If you don't believe what I'm saying, do your research and bring it to me, and we'll listen to you. But in the process of that, they hired what was called $5 Indians to sign treaties as if they were chiefs of these tribes when they weren't. And they really were people that so they made us teach people our culture so they could pretend to be the chiefs of the land. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and this is stuff that you can look up and Google on your own or read on your own. The Trail of Tears is where the swap out took place at. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the attacks have always come from within. It's never really been. It's always been people who look like us. It's never been really people who they tricked us into believing it was them so they would keep a perpetual war. But the thing is that every time that they get out of time, we would physically attack them and cause a war, and that would extend their period. You know what I'm saying? So now we are at a spot now where we're not looking to extend their stay any longer. So we're not going to go to war. We're just going to utilize our good Moorish educations to go ahead and build our own government and our own so-called nation within this nation. And that's why I'm thankful for hip hop, because hip hop has allowed us to do that. Hip hop has afforded us the most popular culture in the world that nobody else could take claim for, because we did that. You know what I'm saying?
But our babies in jail with this crap. People making songs and you see them in court and they playing these songs and stuff. A song sometimes is just a song about your surroundings, what our kids are going through. As you can see, we seeing them in jail now, and they bringing up all their rap music, and they said and they using against them. They trying to take what we got as reference, as release. We finding places to put our hurt and balance and all that stuff where you don't have to go out and be killing and stuff. You can go in the studios and write your feelings out and spit these verses. Well, hey, now they got you going to court about the songs and stuff you singing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to trio. What do we do to help our young people?
Well, first of all, we gotta lead by example. So, and the reason why they're doing that is because they have seen a pattern where it was okay to talk endlessly about malicious things. You can't. Hip hop was created to report to the people what was going on in the neighborhoods from across the country. Like, it wasn't created to be a death sport, and that's what it turned into, right? And so now we at a part where it went from enlightenment to that, and so now we have to rebalance it back out and breathe life back into it. How we do that, you might say, by putting out not necessarily super conscious music, but just quality, high vibrational music that people can build and grow from, versus tearing the opposite side of the spectrum, or the opposite half of the 360, which would be the tearing down. You have the building up on one end and the tearing down on another, but they both turn simultaneously. but at the same time, we put more concentration and energy and thought into the destruction versus the building. And so now it's time to balance it out,
Yeah,
and
no,
and
you're.
those
Mhm.
and just real quick, today's mathematics is knowledge and wisdom equal understanding, and understanding is to stand over your problems, which is really overstanding, which really becomes understanding in the third degree of that. You know what I'm saying? And so the goal is to understand. It says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all this will be added unto you." But then you find in Luke 17:21 says, "Lo here, no lo there, the kingdom of heaven is within." So you know that's the first step to everything is finding knowledge of self and finding out who you are and what your calling is and and if you were called, were you chosen, and responding to that call. Because a lot of people get the call and don't respond to it. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff is connected. I'm sorry, Star. Go ahead. I just had to get that out.
No, you're good. I was just gonna piggyback off that because the powers that be are what we think the powers that be are pushing that demise, that destruction that you just talked about. Producers, and these big execs that want. And I love Sexy Red. I'm not down to nobody, but want the negative because they know that's what we're buying right now. They want that violence in the rap music because they want to be able to use that as the reason that we have black on black killing, which is not the case at all. So it's always been a way for them to flip stuff, even with legalizing marijuana in 32 states already. That wasn't to benefit the marijuana smokers, that was to benefit them so they can have a piece of the pie that they weren't getting for so long, but steady locking our black men and women up. And our men and women, we won't even say color. So kind of controlling the demise for so long that now we have these people where we're trying to get into offices. I've been really vocal with my daughter and a lot of the kids that I work with to try to put them in some of these offices where we can make a difference. Because right now, talking about it, Tamika Mallory, shout out to her, she's doing an amazing job with racial injustice. However, until we get enough people in those seats that can check those boxes and change those votes, we're still going to be under the thumb of the powers that be. So I just encourage everybody to, I know we don't want to go vote, we don't like politics, but we got to get our people in them seats, or really a lot is not going to change.
I would agree with you, except for people being taken. They think a vote. They think president. I think that's the
Yeah.
last thing we need to be worried about. We need to worry about our secondary and local elections because
Yes.
those are the people that can induct change immediately, and that's where it
Yes.
starts at. So that's what I'm gonna say on that. And but I don't, and I'm not the big voter guy. Go vote. No, that's not me. But
Yeah.
however, that is part of the process because especially locally, and then I think that everybody who wants to induct and impute change has to start locally. There's no such thing as
Yeah.
jumping straight to the national level. It just doesn't work like that. So we
Well, let
have to
me
Yeah.
set an example in our own cities and states and grab a hold of those positions because that's
Yeah.
what's important. Go ahead.
let me put
Yeah.
this out there for y'all, and this is Deeper Prophecies. What is today's date? Today is June. What date is it,
June
y'all?
12th. June 12th is just Wednesday.
At this time, remember, y'all mark this that the Diva told y'all this. If you're planning on vote, go ahead and vote. This probably will be the last vote that we're able to get in.
I'm telling you, I don't think this one's gonna happen, but go ahead.
I've been speaking and speaking and speaking on this, and slowly my prophecies are coming true. I'm very seldom wrong about anything. I've been putting this prophecy out there. This election is very different. It means different than
Mm-hmm.
any we has ever had.
Mm-hmm.
With the election coming and going, as you see how that went, because they had a plan. They have a plan. Open your eyes and see. They have put things in front of us as blinders because they're working on something. And they know normally with people, if you put something, I could be watching TV, but if you break the news with something, breaking the news, I'm going to be watching that. As you can see with the COVID, they told us to go in the house and don't come outside. Somebody was outside and they were doing stuff if you pay. Before they did the
I
COVID,
was.
they did census. We
Yep.
have never seen them do census like this.
No.
They were
No, you're right.
on top of your roof. They was in your bathrooms. They was in the basement hiding. They was coming out the bushes. They was on top. You do know why? Because they needed to have a count, an accurate count of every single ethnicity that they had. How many blacks, how many Latinos, how many this, how many that. I need to know every area that they in. I need to know this. You know why? Because they came in and they genocided. You saw all your loved ones and different people. They fell off just like that. Then they even was so nice to come back and tell you, hey, on September the 18th, it's gonna come back in again, y'all. Some more people getting ready to go. You ask yourself, how the hell do you know when some coming back in? Did they call you, inform you when that it was gonna show up today?
Yeah, they because
Why?
it's called Hegelian method. Hegelian method is antithesis plus thesis equals synthesis. In other words,
Yeah,
they
they've been doing
create the
that forever.
problem,
Hmm.
and then release it after they already have the answer, because they're the one who
Yeah.
created the problem, so they can control it. You know what I'm saying?
So what
And that's
they genocide. And then they went back and
Yeah,
checked
but
on
yeah,
the problem
another.
had been out for decades. If they had paid attention to the Lysol, it says COVID-19 on the back of it, and
COVID.
that's been
Yeah,
there forever.
yeah,
And on the
yeah,
bottom of the bleach bottle. So people
Yeah,
that don't
yeah,
read and pay
a
attention,
whole commercial pop up talking about, hey, we got a new variant coming out on the 27th.
right?
yeah. It's crazy.
You get out
New
there and get your.
strain.
But check this
It's
out. The
crazy.
first
Yes.
one enough, the second one show ain't gonna be enough, and there won't be a third one after that. But you ask
Yeah.
yourself why? Because they got to know everything in the Bible. Because we're in Revelations anyway, as it is. I don't care if you believe in the Bible or not. Go read it. You see, you can argue with the words that's in there. They ain't gonna change for you. You flip over to your Revelations, you'll find we're in the land of Laodiceas. We are there. We're almost towards the end. So you look at all these events and stuff that you got going on. You look in your Bible, it tell you exactly where we are. This is not a game and this is not a joke. The government is doing exactly what they're supposed to do, what they want to do. The president of the United States ain't running shit. He's just the president of the
Um,
United States. He's taking orders.
they
Now,
don't
as
even
they're
like him.
this election is
Right.
coming, it's getting ready to be the most important. This election ain't even about us. But y'all get out there and get y'all vote because you know they're trying to change everything around. They don't want you to vote no more.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The voting polls look like a setup to spread disease to me. I'm cool.
Listen.
I'm cool on
Yes.
all that. I'm all
So
cool
And
on
then you
all
going to
that.
jail.
you
Look,
I'm
just
and
too
said
then you go to
swift,
jail.
bro. I'm too swift. If I wanted to get somebody, everybody want change. I'm taking polls all over the internet. I see a lot of people want change. Soon as the voting poll come, I know everybody
did that.
going. So
They say
why?
people
What better place to catch everybody at one time? I'm just saying.
And
I'm
they
cool.
lock your ass. They gonna
with
give you a
all that being
ticket
said,
or
the
give
diva
you a
is letting
fine if
y'all
you
know
give out water.
prepositions, young mothers with these babies, they can't stop having babies. They're just unfortunately, thank God you're blessed to have a lot of them. You ain't gotta listen to me, but don't call me either after the fact. Start taking your baby milk and start saving you up some milk. There's nothing
Mm,
preparing your
mm,
as
mm,
as milk is. Buy extra milk and store it.
mm.
Water. Gang up on your water cases. Non-perishable foods and goods. Stack them up. Tissue,
Yep.
necessities, things that you need. Stack them up, y'all. Your important papers, doctor papers, shop records, birth certificates, social security cards, things that is of importance to you. Put it somewhere where you know exactly where it is and it's safe. So when you need to get to it, you can. The diva trying to teach y'all something. Make yourself readily prepared for war. Even if you don't think war gonna hit your front door, there's nothing wrong with being prepared. Don't say the diva told you. I didn't tell you. They got shit out here that they've been working on, and they said that the government said it's ready. We getting ready to implement. We got these chips for y'all. Woo, ain't they fascinating? See how fast this can go?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah, that also has a
we
lot
want
to
to
do with that real ID too.
we
The real
tried it on other
ID that
people
you have to
already.
have.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
safe. So guess what? We're gonna put this shit out here now. First person who we coming to? Little girls, I heard, because I'm not gonna call you women. I'm gonna say little girls right now. The ones that ain't
Mm.
working, the ones that depended on this government assistance, your TANF, your EBT, all this shit you getting. They coming for you. Do you want to feed your baby today? Your baby
Yeah.
gonna eat?
You
Tell
gotta
them
take
no.
this.
See? Now you
Yeah.
can't
You.
feed your baby. But see, Diva told you.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah. You got to be independent and self-sufficient at this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying take the mark. Don't take the chip. Don't do any of it. But if you're prepared not to, prepare yourself and your family.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
be asked out again. Last time they had
And
no
you know
fish for
what
you.
they should do? Pay
They not
attention to the
you see the
grants.
concentration
Uh-oh.
camps with the playgrounds built inside. Go ahead and try them if you want to. They got some work for you. Did you see all the cases they got stacked up? There's some whole multitudes of them.
Hey man, everybody's neighborhood and hood got a Walmart. Walmart is actively a government property. Walmart has a government contract. You know what I'm saying? Like they could turn a
Man,
Walmart into a prison in a heartbeat.
I bet you they
It's
could.
already
Check
there's already
FEMA.
one that
Yeah, FEMA. Walmart or FEMA camp. All Walmart, especially super Walmarts, are FEMA camps. So I'm just throwing that out there.
because they sure got gates around on the sides of them, right around the
Man, I'm
corner.
telling you, Walmart is the most secure store you can go in and out of, man. I'm telling you.
I don't know about the security part because they be doing some stuff in there, but but this is a
But
serious.
but I'm saying, but I'm talking about as far as like when they get ready to cut the lights off and they turn it into a FEMA camp, trust me, it's all
Yeah, they
there.
start in the parking lot. You also got to pay attention to the grants that are out. I've been paying a lot of attention to those, and I know that farming is one of them, especially Black women in farming. So I'm really trying to step my game up into that. I got a couple of acres that I'm looking to do stuff like, again, remain self-sufficient. You know how many watermelons and cucumbers I could grow on this land?
Man, I'm
So, and that
telling you.
cuts out a huge grocery bill, like a
Get your.
really
Yeah.
huge.
We don't know what they're doing to the animals. You see how many our people dying from cancer? It
Yeah.
ain't even.
Yeah,
Really,
I mean if you still eating meat in 2024, man, you need to do some research anyway.
it
Yeah,
ain't just
it's
the meat.
harsh.
People, people they don't like to believe nothing you say anyway, but it ain't just the meat. It's in your vegetables. It's in
Everything.
your water. It's in the air.
Everything.
It's
Everything,
in
man.
at certain times.
They genetically modifying everything. So,
They
that's
are
definitely true.
everything from the
Yeah.
ginger to
So
the water. The good thing about
yeah.
oh, what is that? The good
You
thing about now is everybody is learning, even with the juicing that I do. It's so much information about if you are gonna, because I gave up red meat too, a while ago. So if you are gonna eat stuff like that, it's a way to detox it. It's certain things that you can eat. I give you a quick tip. Cucumber and pineapple creates a paste which is called bromelain. Bromelain is a detox. It will detox your colon. And men especially need that. Women too, because we forget we got one sometimes, but we need to cleanse our colon. That's one of the easiest ways to do it, is to get you a cucumber and a pineapple, put it in a blender or juice it, however you want to do it, and consume that daily. Also, a mango. One mango a day, I promise you, ladies, this is for y'all. You will notice the difference. Okay? So the
yeah,
meat also is hurting. I just go ahead and say it. This is a trillionaire show, but your coochie meat is not good for your scent. I'll put it that way. It's not gonna have you
yeah.
smelling like, I don't want to go too harsh, Trill, but if you have odors down there and it's nothing that you need medical attention for, then a lot of times your diet is the problem. And I've noticed even with regular sweat, it's not supposed to have an odor. I did a lot of reading on that, some medical stuff. If you have an odor coming with your regular sweat, even your bowels are supposed to have a smell that you wouldn't believe. It comes from the meat. So do this for me. Even if you're in the comments, and come back next week and tell me you did it. Stop eating meat for a full 7 days. And tell me on that 7th day that you noticed that you did not notice a difference. I'm saying this on air because you are going to notice a huge difference in your body odor, the way your body feels, the lightness in your body from just not consuming what they pumping up these cows and pigs with. So it will
And
make a
eat
Yeah.
a
difference,
whole
y'all.
lot of pineapples, ladies. Eat
Yes.
pineapples. Eat all of them. Drink the juice, the whole can. Just down it. Just don't stop after one. Just keep.
Mangoes too.
You'll
Yeah,
thank
We do
mangoes do the
gotta
same
we
thing.
do gotta take a commercial break and then we're gonna wrap this up afterwards. Chris, go ahead and roll them videos, brother. Yeah, man, we appreciate
Hey.
y'all for coming on today.
Worldwide collaboration.
I'm like, damn.
Where do you get this exclusive from?
Truly pile up the green, even on the weekend. I done seen so much green that I turned to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I'm flipping the pad, it's to flip Christina. Dreaming, dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Truly pile up the green, even on the weekend. And I see so much green that I turned.
I'm like, damn.
Where do you get this exclusive from?
Truly pile up the green, even on the weekend. I done seen so much green that I turned to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I'm flipping the pad, it's to flip Christina. Dreaming, dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Trilly pile up the green even on the weekend, and I see so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I flip in the patterns to flip Christina, I'm dreaming, dope. I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Trilly pile up the green even on the weekend. I done seen so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I'm flipping the patterns to flip Christina, I'm
Always flooding the street
dreaming,
from hood to
I
hood.
see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Straight out of D, cause I dominated, cause I know I'm a G, cause my mama made it, and I know she a G, cause my grandma made it, and I know I'm a C, cause I'm carbonated, all the melanin key, cause it's automated, yeah, I picked up the key, cause Obama made it, if it's left up to me, then I'm out of Vegas, cause I've been worth a $1 billion, baby, I done signed with a billion like Son of Vegas, so they looking greasy like McDonald's made it, but it's BET, cause we nominated, gotta eat with the family, you not gonna make it, most of these niggas, pussy, they poppin' naked, he did the tip, but she drop like they hibernated, he make it pop like designer made it, copy, Trilly, the future, home run like Poppy, microwave, heat up your noodle, caught up Chico, you gon' need you a tutor, call the shooter, he gon' need him a Uber, microwave, we gon' heat up your noodle, call up Chico, he gon' need you a tutor, call up shooter, he gon' need him a Uber, Trilly pile up the green even on the weekend, and I see so much green that I turn to vegan, when I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor, when I flip in the patterns to flip Christina, I'm dreaming, dope, I see it, scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Trilly pile up the green even on the weekend. I done seen so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I'm flipping the patterns to flip Christina, I'm dreaming. Dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Your dog is a mini-me, he a poodle brand that pop the infinity. Hop in the Uber to hide my identity. Rider was super to meet at your taco to put a salute for the. This is the empire mover, the loser. Just look at them babies, they really here choosing. Thinking you winning is really an illusion like Boosie and Webby. I'm really here zooming. No, I just stutter. My first name ain't Ruben. American Idol, I make it a movie. American pimpin', I make her a groupie. And maybe it's different. Them betas, they lose. Ain't waiting, I'm dipping. Them niggas ain't moving. They Scotty ain't dipping. That last chance a movie, but Trilly, I'm rolling. Them niggas don't know what I know and they bogus. Pay for the drip and they going download it. Putting you talking ass niggas on notice. That put it on game when they losing they focus. I punish opponents with 5 fouls on the 4 for the bonus. So shooting the free throws and striping, we own it. Push the opponent. 5 fouls on the 4 for the bonus. So shooting the free throws and striping, you own it. We own it. Trilly pile up the green even on the weekend, and I see so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I flip in the patterns to flip Christina, I'm dreaming. Dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Trilly pile up the green even on the weekend. I done seen so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I'm flipping the patterns to flip Christina, I'm dreaming. Dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low,
The real DJ Star.
Yo, it's your boy Trill Will in the building again, man. We back with another 4K visual, man. It's a little break that was dope. That was shout out to Z-Man. He just did a little clip for us. Welcome to Worldwide Collaboration, Mr. Z-Man. You know what I'm saying? It's up the dumb way. Definitely got a few shout outs that I want to give. I want to give a shout out to my family first and foremost, to my old lady, Crystal Marie, to my kids, Zach, Bryson, Cam, Israel, Charity, and Serenity. Okay, definitely shout out to them because without y'all, I would definitely be not who I am today for sure. I definitely want to give some shout outs. If you come on in, you commented, I definitely want to shout you out. Shout out to JR Barty. Shout out to Christopher Lee Cheney. Shout out to Regina Spicy Solo. Shout out to David Littman. He came on and commented. I can't see them all because I got kicked out a couple times. But definitely shout out to everybody. Shout out to you, Gifted Diva, for coming on today. Shout out to Star, my co-host, for coming on. You're welcome back on anytime. We'd love to have you back on. Whenever you decide you can show your presence and give us your energy again, we appreciate it.
Look, I'm always available. Diva is always ready to work. I'm always here. You know, if you need me, I'm so thankful for you. I just thank God. I ask that He put many blessings over you, over your life, over your finances, over your family, your home, your path, your journey. Whatever you asking God, blesses you abundantly. Times 10.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Helping and how you. I know people tell you all the time, spiritual trip, but let the Diva tell you from God. You are doing an amazing job. You're helping.
Thank you.
That you don't know, even the people that wish that they had a chance to even talk to you, they're watching you. And God is so proud of you. I'm proud of you. I know your family, your wife is proud of you. Your journey is just expanding. It's even more for you. You want to touch different areas and different fields. God's getting ready to open up some doors and things for you. As well as that, you're getting ready to know about going to the bank. I don't know if we're getting ready to cash a check or we talking about depositing something, but there's going to be confirmation when you go to the bank that Diva is in your world. God is getting ready to bless you even more. You're just getting ready to move on up. Don't be surprised because you're getting ready to see a couple of people drop off here. These people are kind of closer, but you was already thinking it. God getting ready to do something in your world. I wasn't trying to talk. I was trying to let us go, but God want to make sure that you hear this because we got some questions and stuff still here. God wants you to know that he hears you. Things is getting ready to manifest for you even more faster. When you see these few little people pass and fall off because you really, really like them, don't worry about it. God's getting ready to replace them with even a better, and he's going to show you why. He said,
Man,
you
I
already
appreciate it.
but so much here. You continuously doing what you're doing. This is just a platform. You're getting ready to elevate up. Don't you ever stop. And don't you ever look back because God is moving you forward. Be blessed. And I'm welcome to be back here anytime you need me. Just call me and I'm here. If y'all need me, Diva, tell somebody to use the Diva to send my shots out. Let them use me. I'm out here. We don't need them to the problem.
Next time you talk to Zod, man, tell Zod, man, get a little quieter spot, man. So we can actually hear it, girl. Yeah, hey, they had the most going on in the background for real.
Yeah, I think they're doing some type of janitor work in some apartment.
Yeah.
So
Hey man, that was loud. But I appreciate her. I appreciate her coming on. Appreciate you coming on. Again, shout out to my co-host Star. I don't know what happened. She probably had a phone call or something. But major shouts out to everybody we working on. We working on the 11/11 movie. We're working on the Robert's Reign, a new movie we just commissioned. That we should have that done by the end of next month. And we got a comic book coming out with Black Phoenix Comics. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. The Book of Dreams, the Dreamverse, the Soulverse. We got a lot going on, man. It's a lot of things and all the assets. If you want to be a part of anything that we have going on, not saying you, but in general, anybody, please just reach out to us. And we definitely gonna find a way to patch you in the best way we can. Everything is not free, so unfortunately, I can't offer all my services free. But if I could, I probably would. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it does cost money to make things happen. But when you come, just keep in mind that you gotta have a budget because this is business. We are doing business. But appreciate you, family. Thank you again. I do gotta wrap this up because I gotta get my behind in the gym, boy. I'm trying to get swole like you.
I just dropped like 5 pounds. I'm still working. I'm not there yet. We're going to see mid-summer because I done missed the beginning. I'm going to say mid-summer.
Hey, man, well, we one workout away from greatness, man. We just got to keep going.
Yeah. So thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. We'll see you in the meeting in the morning, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You have a blessing.
You too.
This is True Will, not Spawn, overdue. Make that screen big, Chris.
Yeah, bro, I just got back from Florida, man. Yeah. Shit was kind of lit, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a little disappointed, man. We had a little situation.
What happened, fam?
Well, we had one of the guys he was trying out, but he was trying to be part of the team, but he got into it with one of the girls. They were saying he was being touchy-feely, and then he borrowed some money. And he never paid us back. He never hit us up. We couldn't get a hold of him. Think we can handle that?
Oh yeah, we can collect. That's what I'm saying. We librarians over here. They got some overdue fines. Y'all good with that? You good with that? You can get that?
Shit, man.
Yeah, we take care of it. You know what it is, bro.
Soon as you stop having people, they overdue. Look, give me my flowers right now, cause they overdue. Look, I done seen better, seen evil, I'm supposed to do. Look, if you act bad and them people run over you. Look, soon as you stop helping people, they overdue. Look, give me my flowers right now, cause they overdue. Look, I done seen better, seen evil, I'm supposed to do. Look, if I done bad and them people run over you. Look, I done seen bad and seen evil. Blood on my people. They said it don't run when I need you. I'm guessing they need you. We dying to meet you, they killing themselves, truly be threatening to need you. Scary movie, sequence, about to go to reality set in. Really a weapon, I'm good in your section. Calico on the floor, give me your blessing. With the mob, if you playing, you enter the stretcher, no question. Respect everybody, I learned a few lessons, them blessings. Completed my mission, I'm waiting on the next flexion. Waiting on signal, I run in. Oh, look, book for a show, then I plan on the road. Cause I'm booked. Soon as you stop having people, they overdue. Look, give me my flowers right now, cause they overdue. Look, I done seen batters, ain't need what I'm supposed to do. Look, if you act bad and them people run over you. Look.
Mommy, I got two mommies.
My courtesy, nigga.
No, nigga, come on, nigga, get it, yo, nigga.
Look,
give me my flowers, eh? Give me my flowers. Your lifetime and the hours that I work, yeah, there's been an imbalance, eh? You don't know my word, secret society send me medallions, eh? Blessed by your ring castle, the vessel is in the challenge, yeah. They would've quit with as long as it took. Fortune of flames, yeah, I'm covered in soot. Did what they wanted, they did what they could. They should've known, run them over like shook. Give me my blacks, cause they overdue under the hood, I'll run over you. As we all give me 90, no Roman numerals. It's 93, now it's low and looming. Chill, I don't think they know that I've known Calico since 08. For real, pull up in the lane and I snatch him off the throne like road rage. I will, oh wait, man, like that ice, I'ma let the hoe skate. Still, yeah, I hope that I do not break for the glow shit.
Soon as you stop having people, they overdue. Look, give me my flowers right now, cause they overdue. Look, I done seen batters, ain't need what I'm supposed to do. Look, if you act bad and them people run over you. Look, soon as you stop having people, they overdue. Look, give me my flowers right now, cause they overdue. Look, I done seen batters, ain't need what I'm supposed to do. Look, if I done bad and them people run over you. Look.
No, man. Fuck that. Let the shit go. Have a good time, man.
Take that nigga chain off.
Come on, man.
No.
Take
Take your own fucking chain off.
Take that shit
Take
off.
your own motherfucking chain off.
Take that shit off,
Give it to him.
I don't throw that, nigga.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, Timmy, nice.
You know what? Have a good night.
I appreciate it.
Have a good night. Hey, CJ.
Night, nigga.
Recordings just got back.
Worldwide collaboration.
What is worldwide collaboration?
It will blow your mind. It is the world movement beyond movements. And talents join them on wwcfam.com. How do I join them? Go to wwcfam.com and upload music, videos, create chats, add websites, online radios, and so much more. Let's take over the world together. I am down. I hear it's not only a website, but a movement anyone can be a part of. Yes, go join them now and later rule the world together. Worldwide collaboration.
This is a worldwide collaboration song.
Yeah, look. Brainstorming, creating, thinking of new ideas, inventing inventions, representing everything, having members collaborating, worldwide collaboration.